This is every beginner's nightmare. Hours into a print, you come back expecting something amazing, and instead, you get this: a tangled mess of filament. If you've been thinking about getting into 3D printing, this is probably what you're afraid of. But here's the good news. Most of these failures are completely preventable. Hey everyone, welcome back to the 3D Printing Store's YouTube channel. Say hello to Frikkie. And today we are going to see just how beginner friendly the new Creality SPARKX i7 really is. Almost every failed print comes down to one of three beginner mistakes. Number 1, a poorly leveled print bed. Number 2, poor first layer adhesion. And number 3, using the wrong print settings or filament profile. Today we're going to look at each one to see why it happens, and more importantly, how the SPARKX i7 helps eliminate these problems before they ruin your prints. Then we'll hand the printer over to someone who has never 3D printed before and see if they can complete their very first print. No coaching, no shortcuts, just real first time experience. The first mistake is bed leveling. If the nozzle is too close, the filament can't flow properly. If it's too far away, it won't stick to the build plate. Either way, your print usually fails before it even starts. This used to be one of the biggest frustrations for beginners because you had to manually bed level. But with the SPARKX i7, that has been largely taken care of. The printer automatically measures multiple points across the bed and creates a compensation mesh before printing. That means less guesswork, less frustration, and a much better chance of getting a perfect first layer. The second common problem is poor first layer adhesion. If your first layer doesn't stick properly, nothing above it will either. You'll often see corner lifting or the entire model breaking loose halfway through the print. The SPARKX i7 helps here in two ways. First, its textured PEI build plate provides excellent grip while the bed is hot. Then, once everything cools down, the print usually pops right off with a simple flex of the plate. Combined with the automatic calibration, the printer does a lot of the hard work for you before the first layer is even printed. The third mistake is one almost every beginner makes: changing settings they don't fully understand. Things like print speed, temperature, retraction, or cooling. One incorrect setting can easily ruin an otherwise good print. Fortunately, Creality already includes optimized material profiles inside Creality Print. So if you're printing PLA, you simply choose the printer, select the PLA profile, slice the model, and you're ready to go. There is no need to spend hours watching tutorials before making your first print. As you gain more experience, you can fine-tune these settings, but the presets provide a great starting point. Now is the real test. This is Joy. Say hi, Joy.
Hi.
And she's never used a 3D printer before. She's never leveled a bed. She's never sliced anything. She hasn't downloaded the file or opened the slicer settings. So yeah, what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna take a step back, and I'm just gonna hand her this computer, give her the correct website. She'll download, open the slicer, and we'll see how truly easy it is to print on the SPARKX i7. As you can see, there was no problems in downloading the file, then proceeding to open it Then launching Creality Print. Selecting yes. Seeing the green button in the corner, and then slicing it. Now she was ready to load her filament. With the CFS machine, it's very easy to load. You just insert it, and the gears work to pull the filaments all the way through. That's simple enough. Then going to the interface, selecting the file that she had loaded, pressing next, next again, selecting the color, and there we go. The print was getting done. Now this print took several hours, mainly because of the size of the vase, but I think it came out quite well. It had a bunch of supports to make sure that there's no overhang or anything that will cause the vase to look warped or distorted. This pink is a very lovely color. It's Creality's own filaments and gives a nice silky pink look. Perfect for toys, vases, or anything in between. So everything stuck perfectly. I think the lines look good. It's quite the big print. It took quite a while, but I do enjoy the end result. Would you say you also enjoy the end result of this?
Absolutely. I think it came out beautiful.
Yeah. And would you say this was like hard to do? The process was hard to follow, or a bit more straightforward?
No, not at all. It was very straightforward, plug and play.
That's what we like to hear. Okay. And that's me for today. Don't forget to say goodbye to Frikkie. If you'd like to see the SPARKX i7 in person, or even give it a try, we'd like to show you what it is truly capable of. Book a demo at our showroom in Centurion, where you can have a hands-on experience, and we get to answer any of the questions that you might have about the Creality SPARKX i7. If you like this video, don't forget to like, to comment, to share, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe.